Good morning, class. Welcome back to e-learning class of Environment of Standard 5th. Today we're going to continue with same chapter, chapter number 7, part 2, and the name of the chapter is Experiments with Water. What dissolved and what did not. Now on Sunday, Aisha's cousin brother Hamid, he came to her house to play. As soon as he came, he asked his aunt to make his favorite shakarpara, that is a sweet dish. Amin said, "Let me come back from the market, then I will make it for you." "Why don't you help me? Till that much of time, take 2 glasses of water and put a bowl of sugar in it and mix it well to dissolve." Hamid thought, "Let me finish this work first, then I will watch the TV." Now suggest some ways to Hamid for quickly dissolving the sugar. So things can be dissolved quickly by stirring it fast. मीन्स हम लोग शुगर को ग्लास में डाल के बहुत जोर जोर से मिलाएंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ द स्पून. देन हीटिंग अप द लिक्विड. एंड थर्ड स्टेप इज मेकिंग अ पाउडर ऑफ द थिंग to be dissolved. We'll make a powder of sugar so that it can easily dissolve. Let us do one more experiment. For that you need to take 4 friends. That is, for this experiment you need 4 to 5 glasses, then or bowl, spoon, water and the things they are listed in the table. After that, take some water in each glass. Now try to dissolve one thing in one glass. Now add salt in first glass. Then after that you can add soil in second glass and mix it properly. Then in third glass you will add chalk powder in that glass and you will mix it again properly. Then after that, in last glass you will add few drops of oil in that and mix it properly. So did it dissolve or not? What happened after keeping it for 2 minutes? Let's see. It mixed in water, then soil, it settled down, then chalk powder, again it settled down, and oil, it floats on water. So what we noticed in this experiment, that salt, it was dissolved in water properly and salt mixed completely. Then soil, it did not dissolve and soil settled down, water become muddy. Then chalk powder, again it did not dissolve and chalk powder, it settled down and water became whitish. Then spoon of milk, yes, it dissolves and mixed in water becomes whitish. And oil, it does not dissolve and oil, it floats on the surface of the water. Now tell, could you see the salt after it is dissolved in water? If no, why? Answer for this is that salt cannot be seen after it dissolves in water. Why? Because salt is completely soluble in water. There are some things here. Soluble means जो कोई चीज़ ऐसी जो पूरी तरह से पानी में अच्छे से मिल जाती है, that is soluble in water. Question is, does that mean that now the water does not have salt? If it has, then where is the salt? Answer for this is no. It does not mean that the water does not have salt. The salt is dissolved in water. क्या है? Salt properly mix हो गया पानी में अच्छे से. Third question is, what difference did you see in the water with salt and water with chalk powder after keeping it for some time? Answer is, salt is completely mixed with water while chalk powder, it settled down at the bottom. Which of the two would you be able to separate from the straining with a cloth, salt or chalk powder? So we can separate chalk powder from water by straining with a cloth. जैसे हम चाय पत्ती को सेपरेट करते हैं वाटर से, वैसे ही जो सामान नीचे सेटल डाउन हो गया, दैट इज फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू कैन से chalk powder, that can be strained with the help of the cloth. Now, while doing this experiment, Aisha and Hamid, they both had an argument. Aisha felt that after stirring it, the oil will dissolve in water, and Hamid, he did not agree with the statement. He said, "Look, the tiny yellow oil drops can still be seen in the water." So Aisha said, "Let's wait for some times and then see." So do you think that the oil got dissolved in the water? And why do you think so? No, oil will not get got dissolved in the water. It will float in the water because oil is less dense compared to water. Raising drops. Now Aisha, she put 2 drops of oil on the lid of her tiffin box, and next to that she put 2 drops of water and 2 drops of sugar solution. Now she tilted the lid. Lid means here जिसको हम लोग ढक्कन बोलते हैं. She saw some drops slide down quickly while some were left behind. So you can also try to do same and tell then which drop went ahead and why did it slide faster. Students, this activity you will do on your own. Now we are going to study about the where did the water go. Now one day Aisha's mother, she put some water to boil on the stove for making tea. She got busy with something and forgot about it. When she remembered and came to check, she found very little water left in the pan. So think, where did the water go? So answer for this is that the water evaporated and it turned into a vapor, as you can see in the image also. Then जब पानी गर्म होता है तो आपने क्या देखा, वो जब पानी गर्म हो रहा है तो वो भाप होता है और उसमें से धुआं निकलता है. सो वाटर इट चेंजेस फ्रॉम लिक्विड टू गैसेस फॉर्म. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज, व्हाई डिड चिट्टी बाबू एंड चिन्ना बाबू कीप देयर मैंगो जेली इन द सन? सो आंसर फॉर दिस इज that they kept the mango jelly in the sun so that the water from the jelly could evaporate. My third question is, at your house what things are made by drying in the sun? So by which things we can make potato chips, papad, then pickles, buddies and sabudana papad we dry up in the sun. Now let's learn about डांडी मार्च. इट मीन्स हियर पानी को एवापोरेट करके नमक बनाने का सिलसिला भी गांधी जी ने शुरू किया था. नाउ दिस इंसिडेंट इट टुक प्लेस इन 1930 बिफोर इंडिया बिकेम इंडिपेंडेंट. इंसिडेंट कब का है? जब इंडिया में इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हुआ था और उस टाइम में ब्रिटिशर्स का रूल था कि इंडिया वालों को नमक खरीद के खाना पड़ता था, वो नमक बना नहीं सकते थे और उस टाइम पे नमक महंगा मिलता था. बाय दिस लॉ पीपल दे कुड नॉट मेक सॉल्ट इवन फॉर यूज एट होम ऑल्सो. सो हाउ कैन एनीबडी लिव विदाउट सॉल्ट? इज इट पॉसिबल? नो. सो गांधी जी सेड, हाउ कैन अ लॉ नॉट अलाउ अस टू यूज फ्रीली वॉट नेचर हैज़ गिवन? नो गांधी जी विथ सेवरल अदर पीपल्स, गांधी जी और कुछ लोग मिलकर वो एक यात्रा पे गए. दैट इज़ दे हैव गॉन फॉर अ लॉन्ग वॉक फ्रॉम अहमदाबाद टू दांडी सी शोर इन गुजरात टू प्रोटेस्ट अगेंस्ट दिस लॉ. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, डू यू नो हाउ द सॉल्ट इज मेड? नाउ यू कैन से दैट द सी वाटर दैट इज कलेक्टेड इन अ shallow beds dug in the sand, and after that water is allowed to dry in the sun, and after the water dries the salt remains on the ground. Let me give you one example that in our Kutch only you might have seen salt is produced in large quantity. Why? Because we have sea coast areas. When it dries, you can find the production of salt over there. So with this, we have completed our topic. In the next session, we will continue with our new chapter. Thank you.